we hit the moolahs?
No, we
We'll
gotta
hit the
go be with
moolahs.
his mom.
We'll bring Mom. Ma, you're coming with us. Freaking Ma.
We'll plan a day. You both are coming over. We'll have prime rib. I'll cook it.
We gotta do another Sunday brunch show. Just your crew, us. That's it.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that too.
All right.
When we come back, we're gonna have one more segment coming up, turning something negative into a positive. Kimber is gonna have one crazy story. She's gonna pick it out, and we'll let you know what's gonna happen for next week. Super Bowl weekend coming up as well. More details coming up here as Common Sense New Hampshire continues. We'll be back in a moment.
If you're looking for some live music and a little fun, then Perfect Entertainment, Nashua's best for DJs and karaoke selection, is your answer. Hailed by the Nashua Telegraph, they do it all from birthday parties to weddings to corporate events. Perfect Entertainment will provide entertainment your family and friends will remember for a lifetime. For more information, visit the Perfect Entertainment page on Facebook. You could also contact them at 247-6470. That's 247-6470.
Did you know that more than 3 million people in the U.S. are living with chronic hepatitis C? But as many as 75% don't know they're infected? Hepatitis C can affect anyone, but those born from 1945 through 1965 have the highest rates of this disease. And many don't know how or when they got infected. So what is hepatitis C? It's a serious liver disease caused by the hepatitis C virus. Many people can live with hepatitis C for decades without ever having symptoms or feeling sick. But over time, chronic hepatitis C can lead to severe health problems, including liver damage and liver failure. In fact, hepatitis C is a leading cause of liver cancer. In the past, hepatitis C was not typically included in routine blood tests. But if you were born from 1945 through 1965, the CDC now recommends that you get a blood test for hepatitis C as part of your standard medical care. Getting tested is the only way to know if you have hepatitis C, so talk to your doctor and find out if you have hepatitis C. It could save your life. No more.
I'm Barbara Favola. I'm chair of the Arlington County Board, and I'm a breast cancer survivor. In the summer of 2008, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and it was detected through a mammogram. I have been cancer-free for a year. Breast cancer now is not the doom and gloom diagnosis it used to be. Over 70% of breast cancer cases are first identified by women themselves doing self-examinations. More than 90% of breast cancer patients live at least 5 years or longer. Women can take charge of their health by doing their own self-examination, and if you catch it early, your prognosis for a healthy outcome is just so much greater. I hope you hear this message, I hope you act on this message, and I hope you give yourself a long, healthy life.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men of genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Major Highway Line Painter.
Mr. Major Highway Line Painter.
Michelangelo had the Sistine Chapel. Da Vinci had his Mona Lisa. And you've got Route 22.
It's a long and lonely road.
Armed with a brush, 10,000 gallons of yellow paint, and a whole lot of drop cloths, you work your magic.
Abracadabra.
Most painters worry about the subtle play of light and shadow. You just worry about getting hit by a truck.
Watch out now.
So crack open an ice-cold Bud Light to loosen the turnpike. When it comes to great art, your work kicks asphalt.
Kick some major asphalt.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no
Literally hit the road, Jack. All right, we're back. One more segment coming up here in the Common Sense New Hampshire show. Just want to let our listeners know. By the way, before we start, I want to say thank you to Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and our listeners on YouTube. We want to say thank you very much for that.
Yes,
So
thank you.
All of our listeners.
all of our
We love
listeners.
you.
Even that one guy in Germany?
Yeah,
I want to meet that guy.
I know.
I want to meet that guy.
So we finally moved the show into the studio. The studio still needs a little bit of work. We still need to put soundproof.
Yeah, my picture's not on the wall yet.
It's
Where's
getting there.
that?
It's getting there. So yeah, maybe a couple more weeks, a few more weeks.
We need to hang up like gold records and like Aerosmith guitar signed or
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
anybody else.
You give it to us, we'll hang it.
Oh, okay.
I don't have Aerosmith, but I have
So-
Backstreet Boys stuff.
All right, so you were asking. So now I'm getting different. I'm hearing different things. So I'm not sure about this. So it says Saturday night, Red Sox superstar Mookie Betts received his American League Most Valuable Player trophy at the annual dinner that happens in Manhattan, New York. As you can imagine, he drew some playful boos from the crowd as he went to the podium, obviously. During the event, Betts told reporters, including Peter Abramson from the Boston Globe and ESPN, that he will not visit the White House with the rest of the Red Sox teammates to commemorate the club's 2018 World Series championship. It says, while Betts has turned the page on 2018, the Sox will not get their World Series rings until April, and there is a visit to the White House that was scheduled for May 9th. He says, Mookie Betts says, quote, I won't be going. I decided not to go. Rafael Devers has also said that he will not visit the White House. Other players like Xander Bogaerts, Eduardo Rodriguez said that they're not sure if they're going to go. Chris Sale, the World Series MVP, Steve Pearce, among, said that they'll most likely be making the trip as well. Manager Alex Cora, he's so vocal. I'm just trying to figure out how he's gonna play this because I know he's gonna say some things to President Trump, and he says that he's going to attend, but he says he's going to attempt to use the platform the right way, whatever that means. The Red Sox recently postponed their White House visit due to the government shutdown. They were scheduled to visit them. The visit was supposed to be scheduled on February 15th, but now it says the visit will be postponed to May 9th. That is the scheduled off day for the Red Sox following a road series in nearby Baltimore.
Well, one of the things that Alex Cora is upset with, and I understand, he's a native of Puerto Rico. Mm-hmm. His country got annihilated, and there was no support there.
Correct.
So how do you go to see a guy?
Puerto Rico is not necessarily a state, but it is under the guidelines of the United States. It's a territory of the United States. So,
and I get his beef.
And he's Latino, and you know how vocal those Latinos get.
Oh yeah, don't piss them off.
They'll probably tell off the president and get arrested.
But we'll see what happens. So, hit the road, Jack. Speaking of road, Jack, and road rage, and hanging on to your dear life.
Well,
this story went national.
Well, hold on. Before you say that,
yes,
Kimber had 3 stories, and we had to choose. We had to knock them down to one story. Just do a quick blip of the 2 stories, and then go into the story we're going to talk about. Listen, folks. Listen to this.
Kimber, take it away.
All right, so of course we're going to talk. We had 3 stories we were going to talk about. The 2 runners-up involved a man who decided to screw a horse in Oregon, and a woman who decided to dance naked outside of a Waffle House.
Oh,
those were our runners-up today. So go check those out because
good God. Screw a horse?
Very carefully.
Is it like a pony or something?
I don't know.
I mean,
well, the question really
he needed
is,
a ride home. That's what it was. He needed a ride home.
Did the horse screw him, or did he screw the horse?
You ever see a horse's ding dong?
Yeah.
It's huge.
Good luck with that.
You winked at me when you said that. Huge.
So so those are on the back burner. So go check those out if you're into that kind of thing.
You know what? Actually, while we do this, if you can post the runner-up stories on the Common Sense page, that would be great.
I'll do that.
So, Massachusetts man holds onto a hood of a car for 3 miles in this road rage incident. Kimber, take it away.
All right, so apparently a 65-year-old man clung to the hood of an SUV as it drove as fast as 70 miles an hour on the Mass Turnpike. This happened Friday in a road rage incident that ended with both men in handcuffs. It started when the pair got into a minor sideswipe crash and started arguing. Cops said Richard Komrowski, who was 65 years old for God's sakes, of Framingham, then jumped onto the hood of a white SUV that was driven by a 37-year-old Mark Fitzgerald of
All
Lynn.
I gotta say is he's 65 years old.
Yeah.
He held on to a hood of a car for over 3 miles, going 70 miles an hour. That man must be in some fucking good shape.
He had to have.
I just got one question.
Yeah.
How the fuck are you doing 75 on the Mass Pike on a Friday?
Road rage.
How? It's too busy. It's traffic.
It's true. But apparently it happened.
And it's the Mass Pike. The Massachusetts State Police, they're all over the place. Kimber, I'm sorry
No, that's okay.
for interrupting. Please continue.
It just said police said that Fitzgerald drove up to 70 miles an hour with Komrowski on the hood, often stopping abruptly and accelerating again when he couldn't shake off.
Pulled into a service plaza. Can I get a double hamburger? What do you got to do on my hood? What do you want? You want a shake or something?
Just picturing this 65-year-old holding on. Oh, my God. So anyway, Fitzgerald was charged with assault with a dangerous weapon, negligent operation of a motor vehicle, and leaving the scene of a property damage accident. Komrowski was charged with disorderly conduct.
What was this over?
Road rage. It's apparently a side
They got
swipe.
into an accident. They got into an accident. They got out of the car. They started yelling at each other. The guy went to take off, and he jumped on the hood, thinking that the guy would stop because otherwise he was going to run him over.
You sure they weren't filming a movie or something?
No,
No, but I'm sure there will be memes about this.
It was a side swipe. That's what it was. All it came down to a side swipe.
And the Fitzgerald was going to leave the scene, so the 65-year-old was like, "I don't think so," and jumps on the hood and is playing Superman for 3 miles.
This is why I do not screw with anybody on the highways, because you never know what you're gonna run into, man. And I just don't want that on my resume, you know.
Disorderly conduct. Yeah, I hope so.
Nope.
Wow.
Nope. I see people how they drive out there, and it's. I can see where people go overboard, because it's like you just want to get to your destination, and you don't want any hiccups in between. But if somebody throws a hiccup in front of you, and they're at fault, and you're at right, for some reason this switch goes off in their head.
Bing! Yeah.
I will kill you. I will hunt you down and stab you in your sleep.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. You know, I just
It's the testosterone in all of us.
And women are the worst.
Whoa! Hold on 1 second.
Women are the worst.
It's not just testosterone. Let me.
They just got that.
I know, like,
It's not, ladies. I've seen some ladies, get into some road rage as well.
That's tequila.
You do something in front of my wife while she's driving, and she will fucking go into Tasmanian devil mode. Hit the gas. I'm like, sweetie, this is just a fucking 4-cylinder car, man. What are you doing, man? Relax. Well, I'm like, chill out, man.
Release the demons.
I know.
Tell her to get a Mustang with 600 horsepower.
Oh, Jesus.
Then you can chase them down.
Where are you running off to? I'm only in first gear. My God. Just mind your business, people, and just go on your merry way. That's it. And be safe about it.
The amount of retarded drivers that we've been seeing lately just...
It
just seems to be getting worse.
It's because of technology.
It's just
They need to.
And it seems it's an overflow from Massachusetts, because the Massachusetts massholes, know you exist, and it just seems like it's an overflow.
I'm a masshole.
Well, so am I, but I don't drive like a masshole. I just
there
don't.
There is a 3-way stop by our house, because the other it's a 1-way, so you only need 3 stop signs, but there has been numerous times where we've come to the stop sign and we start to go, and somebody who's just pulling up they just go straight through it like they never had a stop sign. And you're like, dude.
It's
like I'm already in the intersection. You just drove around me to go through.